And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Coming left is Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So people playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Darius Leonard with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied at 10. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead on the scoreboard. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and short, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Montana. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That would complete down the field to Gonzalez. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Miami touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And the lead is up to 15 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Wentz now on first down. Getting this to Bonifant out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now, Wentz again. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. On first down, Wentz. This is caught inside the 15.
We're good.
First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Wentz on third down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Another run here with Sanders. There's a nice move, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Not quite enough that time. Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10. To throw is Montana. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To try again after the sack. Montana. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the throw on 3rd down. Knocked away and incomplete. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A very solid gain of 27. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Sanders. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And this time he is in. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pads?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
To try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Barry Sanders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. Readies for a first down and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Montana. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
On 1st down, Montana. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove him down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Wentz going to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Pass complete, Thomas. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing on first is Wentz. Now he'll dump it under. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. That one looks like he'll throw here. complete. That's Gonzalez. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They will look to throw. Montana. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're leading. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. 1st and 10.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
run with Sanders up the middle. He'll get this down to the 38.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. He's got it. Touchdown. Mike Olstein, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now Fields and the Bears down by 5. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. All eyes on Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw, Fields. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Another run with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3. Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before the season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And Barry Sanders, the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not...
He's got a man, complete! Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Montana. Here's Johnson with a reception. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Montana to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Johnson. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. To throw is Montana. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Miami touchdown.
Keyshawn Johnson,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 5. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. The Chicago offense set to get started. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now it's Fields. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Flush to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They snap it to Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a carry for Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Montana feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Dolphins! Randy Moss, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden were going home with a loss.
McPherson on for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
From their own 40 to the other 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33. McPherson's kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Dolphins have got it. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give running left, it's Sanders. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw is Fields. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And his His throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Escaping the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Fields. Eluding the pressure. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world. I ain't never sell my soul.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. First and 10 for Montana and company. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Second down and goal. Montana. That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Dolphins touchdown. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run with Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Montana going for it on fourth. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They will look to throw.